Okay, started recording. Let's see what you put.
Yes, sir. I play this.
Okay. E4. What do I want to play? I always play the French, so might as well. E6.
No, not this. Okay.
Yeah,
Aha,
this
I
is
bet you don't know what to do.
yeah, this is where my knowledge of theory ends. So
Okay.
I'm thinking just D5, pawn takes, and then go from there.
Yeah, my knowledge of theory ended one move ago. Boom, boom. Huh.
All right, it's pretty symmetrical position, so I think I want to play knight f6, bishop e7, castles, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Hmm. Mm.
All right, just bishop e7, I presume. Don't see anything too drastic that needs to
Okay.
be done. You could maybe knight e5 instantly, but then I think I'd just play knight d7. But then you would have f4. Yeah, I don't know. That looks a little interesting. But then again, it's pretty aggressive for not having any pieces out. Oh, and I think I could undermine with c5 now immediately.
C5. Oh.
Yeah, if you play knight e5, c5. Let's make a note of that. We'll check that out in the analysis. What is this move? Move 6. What is knight? Is knight K or N? Knight's N.
I don't. Yeah, and. Here.
Okay, that looks funky.
Yep.
So I can castle. That's always an option. I can play bishop. Bishop, what is that? G4. Play bishop G4. I can play B6. I can play C5. C5 makes a lot of sense, but I'm kind of want to get my king out of the center, so I think I'm just going to castle.
Okay. I also want a castle that you will play c5 soon, and I don't like c5, so I need to try to find a move to prevent c5. No, you're gonna play c5. Oh, okay, I know. I will do this.
That is a very strange move, but I actually like it because now you free up your own c pawn to go c4 or c3.
Yep.
And the knight can come to f4, which, I mean, that's not the best square, or g3 to defend your king. So that's a good move, I think. The first thing I want to do, now you've removed pressure from my d5 pawn, so I'm not so worried about it anymore. So I think I want to play knight d7 to control the e5 square some more. Even though you have your knight and your pawn on it, and I only have my knight, I kind of have, I'm contesting it now, if that makes sense. So that's why I chose that move, even though I blocked my bishop. So what does that tell you I'm going to play next? If I could...
B6 or C5.
Good.
Yeah, I'm a good student.
I was thinking b6 to develop the bishop and prepare c5.
Okay.
That's what you should consider my idea. But you have your own ideas. So
Boom.
c4. Okay. So the first thing I should look at is take. So pawn takes c4, bishop takes c4.
Mm-hmm.
I notice that bishop is loose. So I'm looking at knight b6 following that. But I think the bishop can just move back or the queen can defend it, or there's a million ways to defend it. So that doesn't work. I notice that you open up a check on the b4 square. But that doesn't seem to help. So if I do take on c4, I almost certainly have to play b6 and get my bishop out real quick. And that looks good because then I get the long diagonal with my bishop uncontested. I do, however, do I surrender control of any squares that are key in that position? No, so I think I'm going to take. The other option is to play b6 immediately or c6. C6 looks a little too passive for me, even though that's probably the best move. No, it's not, because I'd get an isolated queen spawn position. B6, I don't know. I'm just leaning towards taking and going b6. So.
Oh, I just realized now I have an isolated queen pawn.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I don't like them at all.
Okay, so what I was thinking about doing is blocking your bishop, like blocking the blocking the diagonal b7 g2 on which your bishop will be by pushing d5. Then I realized, one, my pawn will be too advanced, and two, you will just push c6.
I wouldn't
Then I
play
will
c6 in that position. So envision the pawn on d5. I can still go bishop b7, and now I've got 2 attackers on your pawn, and you have 2 defenders. And then I can play knight c5, bringing my queen additionally to attack the pawn. And you have ways to defend it, but that pawn gets very weak, and you'll just spend the game defending it. And it'll probably eventually fall. Maybe not, but...
because I have a pretty straightforward path to defend this pawn. I can play knight
to f4.
c3.
Oh. Yeah, or c3.
No.
No, c3 is better. I'm sorry.
But I think I will castle first. Wait, if I play... Boom. No, I think I will castle first.
Okay, so now I'm just going to be principled and follow my plan and play bishop b7.
Yep, and I will follow mine.
Okay, so now the debate is afoot.
Never heard that expression.
I don't think it is one. So how do I want to go about winning this pawn? That is the question. So knight c5 is the obvious move. And then let's say you play knight c3. Right? And then what do I play there? I'm not seeing a knight move. I'm not seeing a queen move. I'm not seeing a bishop move.
The only move that will annoy me is c6, but I think c6 is also annoying for you.
I think you can just take it if I play c6. I mean, maybe... I don't know. Maybe that's a good move. But it opens up the bishop, but for some reason, I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is
what I think
something complicated.
Oh
It's
no. Huh? Okay, what do you want to do with this? Where do you want to go? What are you doing? Huh, okay. Now you have three attackers on the pawn. I have two
oh,
defenders.
I I see a good move for me.
Okay, so I will play knight c3 because I need to defend the pawn. And then what is the good move? It's
Knight
probably
e4, removing the defender. I think it's a good move. I'll put that in
knight
there.
e4.
Yeah, knight e4, and then if you trade knights, I've removed a defender from the
How?
pawn.
Knight e4. Your knight to e4.
Yeah, my knight to e4, my c knight, my c5 knight to e4.
How does this remove the defender?
Your c3 knight's under attack. So
Yeah.
if you don't take my knight on e4, I take it, and then I have my
Okay.
knight on f6, my bishop on b7, and my queen on d8, attacking your pawn on d5, which has the bishop on c4 and the queen on d1 defending it.
Ah.
But there is a caveat here. If you play knight c3 and I play knight e4, you can take that, and I have to then move my knight back to f6 to continue to get three attackers back on the pawn.
Yes, I have one free move
Yeah.
to save the pawn.
And I'm not sure, maybe like, I don't know, moving the queen up and bringing a rook over, but then I don't know.
It's complicated. Hmm. Hmm.
That was loud. And you may have had another move there. No, you didn't have that because you had to defend.
Yep.
So
Now I'm starting to regret the d5.
yeah, isolated queen's pawns can either be a strength or a weakness. So I'm gonna calculate taking real quick. Taking the pawn. I know it probably doesn't work.
Right now.
Pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes, c6, bishop takes c6, queen takes d. Okay, so that doesn't work.
He's probably drawing 100 arrows on his screen.
No, it was only 5 arrows, maybe 6.
Uh-huh.
So that doesn't work. So my original idea was actually to play a5 here and prevent you from going b4 and then play queen d6 and rook d8. That was my original plan, and bring another attacker onto the pawn. And that's but I noticed now you kind of have this move knight e5, and I don't really like it for me because I want to control that square. So the debate for me is, do I play bishop d6 or knight e4? Bishop d6 does a lot of things, but I don't like bishop g5 in response to that. So for that reason, well...
Wait, what? Bishop d6? Huh?
Yeah, bishop d6 to control the e5 square.
d6. Control the e5. Okay. Yeah, but then you're blocking the queen.
Exactly. But I'm controlling that square. And that bishop can move pretty easily. So it's like, do I want you to have a long-term weakness, or do I want to go after it immediately? Like savage caveman hacking, or do I want to play it slowly?
I don't want to give you advice, but I'm weak in the endgame. So if you play for the long-term weakness and we are even at the end of the middle game, then I think you'll probably win in the endgame.
I think you're right. So here it is. Final night. So I'll put on the study move 12 critical.
Okay, so now take stakes,
Wait a second. Who deleted
and then you
this?
have two thingies on my pawn, and I need to defend this pawn. So what can I do to defend this pawn? I can move the queen up and put a rook behind it. Can I do a knight maneuver? Boom, boom, nope. Boom, boom, nope. Boom, boom, nope. Wow, there are literally no way to put my other knight there. Okay. And can I defend with a pawn? Absolutely not. Can I do something else apart from defending the pawn? So, takes. Sheesh. Yeah. I just had an epiphany.
Yeah, all right. So knight takes e4, and then I assume you want to play something like queen d4.
Yeah.
Knight comes back to f6. I'm hitting it thrice. You're defending twice. So the rook naturally comes over to d1. My
Yep.
queen comes up to d6. Your pawn comes
Oh
to
no!
g3. My
Oh
rook
no!
comes to d1.
Then I lose a pawn.
Well, regardless, I have to recapture anyway. But I see a way for you to defend the pawn longer. But I think it's... We need to get you a better microphone.
Oh, like my sound is crap.
Yeah. You sound
sorry.
You sound horrible. I'm sorry. But...
Oh, sorry. Okay. Give me like 15. No. Give me 1 minute of additional time, and wait. I can try something to make my microphone better. Boom, 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 boom.
I can't hear you anymore. Now, perfect.
Yeah, because I'm not talking.
It was a joke.
Oh, okay. Now is the sound better?
No, not at all.
No, okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
What
Whoever's watching is used to it.
No, don't worry. I have a better sound.
When you said that, you sounded like a robot. Okay, I'll comment on the position.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, apparently my sound is not better now. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry for all the people watching the video.
I mean, queen d4, queen d3 are the critical moves, in my opinion.
Queen d4, queen d3.
Yeah, now you sound a little bit better, actually. Huh.
Okay, I know what I did. Yeah, like queen d4, queen d3. Because there's one thing that I see. Your c7 pawn it's not weak by any means, but it's not very strong, and it only has the queen to defend it. If I can bring my bishop to d3, to f4. No, wait. f4
Mm-hmm.
and my to support it, or yeah, my queen supported. I could exchange my too far advanced pawn for the c7 pawn. No, wait, that's not a good idea because yeah, it's done. Ah, now I regret pushing the pawn. Uh, uh, mm,
So I have to calculate now. There's an interesting variation here that I saw. So I have knight f6, all right, hitting the pawn.
mhm.
Your only way to defend it, actually, no, rook d1. I was briefly looking at then bishop c5. But I think it's so complicated. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'll focus on the main variation. Knight f6, rook d1, queen d6, g3, rook d1, rook d8, bishop f5, queen. I can play queen c5 there. No, because then you can take the c7 pawn. So I have to play queen c8, or no, queen c8, and then I have c6. But then you have d6. But then I have, it's so complicated. I'm just going to go for it.
Why did I push the pawn? Why?
It's being a nuisance, though, surprisingly. Like, I don't. If your knight wasn't there, I'd say your queen was hanging in. I'd have all sorts of tactics on it. But oh, wait a second. This may be the idea.
Oh no. No, that's not the idea. Forget what you're thinking. It's not. It's bad. Ooh.
So if I play bishop c5 first, and then the queen goes to d3, and then I play queen d6, and you play g6, and I play rook d8, and you play bishop f4, then I can play queen e7, and then the knight can't come to e5. This is, I think, a slightly better variation for me.
Yeah, I totally understood what you said. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah. Good.
You agree?
So I think my only good move is queen e5, which accomplishes what I wanted to do with my bishop. That's good.
Queen e5 is a terrible move.
No. Why?
Rook e8, I
Because
think.
rook.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then. Oh shit. Sir, can I have a take back, please? Yes. Yeah, that's the payment for the take
You've
back.
got to buy a microphone or something. I can hear like a vacuum cleaner in your background.
Oh no, that's a guy doing housework. It's my neighbor. He's annoying.
Oh, and I had knight g4 in that position. When you played queen e5, can you see knight g4 there?
Knight g4. Knight g4, yes, and then.
The f2 pawn.
Oh!
I could nearly do a smother mate there.
Oh, I think my position is really bad. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the queen. Oh no.
1, 2, 3, look at me, I'm a happy cowboy.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm saying.
No, absolutely not.
I don't want to calculate this. I'm getting my brain's fogging up. All right, Queen D6, G6,
Where's D6? Oh, okay.
Rook D8, Bishop F4,
Oh,
Queen E7. I mean, I guess that's okay for me.
boom! Noise suppression activated. You hear the now?
Yeah, I hear like a drill, a power tool.
Yeah, it's definitely. Did you still hear it?
No. Do I still hear?
Ah, oh, you moved. Ah, yeah, but now you're gonna do the rook thing.
Oh, wait a second. I think I see a solution for you.
Is it G3,
No.
Bishop F4? Oh,
Well, that could be one as well. Bishop G5 immediately.
Bishop G5. Where's G5? Oh, Bishop G5. Ooh,
No, no,
because I
no.
remove a defender.
It doesn't work, unfortunately.
Why?
Oh, does it work? I thought I had knight G4 there.
No, you don't.
Why do I not?
I mean, you probably have. I didn't calculate, but
You just assumed I didn't.
yeah, let me calculate. So, why don't you have knight G5? It's a good question,
Knight
if you ask
G4.
me.
So I think in that position, because I'm hitting F2, and you would either, probably the best move would be either bishop back to E3 or rook D2.
Mm,
One of those two.
yeah, but if I stay with D2, I lose. Oh no, it's pretty good. Because no, okay, I have an idea.
Oh.
I have a big idea,
I
big
want to
brain.
see it. I want to see it.
It's just overkill. It's the definition of overkill. If I can make all my pieces defend this fucking pawn, but
Are
unfortunately
you
it's
planning
impossible.
rook
I have
D1
to
after
finish.
rook D2?
Yes.
That's, oh my gosh. Well, I have a big brained idea
No.
as well.
Yeah, you're gonna play rook d7 and rook d8.
Actually, I don't know what I want to do now. Can I take this pawn yet? Knight takes d5, bishop takes d5, bishop takes, queen takes, queen takes.
Such an ugly
I
pawn.
don't
No one
know.
likes you. Okay. Uh, can you do something strange with that knight? Something little bit sus. Um, mm, no, you can't. All the squares covered. uh, mm, if you do the rook thing, which I think you'll probably not do because you're 2200. But if you do it,
You will take the rook with your
next.
bishop.
Oh, yeah, also that. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. You're right. So you can move f6.
Oh my gosh, I see a big brained idea.
Oh no. No, you don't say it. Forget it.
Okay.
It's not a big brain idea. It's done. No, forget it.
No, wait. It doesn't work yet.
Yeah, it doesn't work. You're right.
Give me more time. I need to figure this out. So I was looking at this right here. Bishop takes d5. No, I'm sorry. Knight takes f2. All right. Knight takes
Wait.
f2. Follow me.
Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, I was just trying to make our times the same time, but our thoughts at the same time.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Expose me your
Rook
genius
takes
plan.
f2.
Rook takes f2. Where the fuck is f2? Rook takes f2. What? Ah, he
Bishop
captured with the
takes
knight
f2.
or the bishop. Okay, okay, yeah.
King takes f2.
Yeah, yeah.
Queen c5 check.
Queen c5, okay.
King
No,
moves wherever.
queen c5. Okay, yeah,
Then bishop
yeah.
takes. It doesn't work. Okay. This is annoying. How do I win this pawn?
The whole and the unique theme of this game is the ugly d5 pawn. It's such an ugly pawn. Wow.
What am I doing? Just play c6. Oh my gosh. c6, pawn takes c6, bishop takes, queen takes, bishop takes, and I'm winning. I
Huh?
don't know why it took me forever to see this. Here it is, our final night alive.
Okay, so c6 I take, and then castle, and then you take back with. No, you take my queen. Then I take this. Then you take this. And yeah, I'm not calculating it.
Okay, what do I want to do here?
Oh, I could have done something else.
What?
Um. Okay, can we try something?
Yeah.
So, see this position. What if I go? What if I go? Oh, I think it doesn't work. If I go h3, you take, then I take your knight, or yeah, then I take your knight, or you move your knight, and I take your knight with another piece, and then you take my bishop, then I take, and I'm down. Oh yeah, it doesn't work. Sorry. Okay. I can take with the rook, or I can take with the bishop. What do I want to take with? I want to take with
Well, taking with the
bishop.
rook. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. No, I'm not down. Stop trying to debate me. Doesn't work. Finally! Wow. The ugly pawn is gone.
And I
No one
didn't
liked
win
me
it.
anyways. Yeah, it
I
had
don't.
coronavirus.
It did.
It was so ugly.
It's in
Really ugly
quarantine right
pawn.
now. Okay, so this position confuses the heck out of me.
I really want to play h3 because I don't like the knight and
Uh,
bishop combo on my f2 pawn.
it depends on h3. Does it work or not? Because h3, I mean, I can play bishop takes f3, pawn takes f3, knight takes.
Mm-hmm.
No, then I could play knight back to e5, but then you would have bishop e4.
How? Wait, how? You will have one tempo because takes, then knight back to e4. Where's e4? e4, okay. Yeah, and then I will have a messed up pawn structure in front of my king, and I will have a tempo. You will have a tempo on my bishop.
But at the same time, I think I don't want to do that because bishop takes f3, pawn takes f3, My knight has to move, so knight back to e4, e5, and then bishop e4 hits my rook, defends the pawn. I play rook c8, and then you've got a real powerful bishop. But here's the caveat: I can dislodge it by playing.
Oh,
By
I
going
didn't know what you
by
said.
playing f5. Okay, I see a plan now. So I don't think h3 works. Do you want to see why?
Yes.
Okay, play h3 then.
Okay, then we're gonna do some feedbacks. No, but wait, I can calculate in my head because I'm 5 head. So h3, then you take on f3, then I take with my g pawn. Then you move your knight on e5. Then I move my bishop because it's under
Oh no,
attack.
wait.
I would. Huh? What? Hello?
Hello?
Oh yeah. What did you say?
You get tempo on my a8 rook. My plan doesn't work.
Yeah, I was gonna say bishop e4.
Yep. I thought I could play rook c8 and then f5.
Rook c8, and then f5. Rook c8. Okay, and
Then
then
f.
f5.
But the problem
Why
is
f5?
because it would dislodge your e4 bishop and would undefend the pawn on f3, and my knight on e5 would attack it. But the
Oh.
problem is my knight is loose on e5. So I think I see a different plan that I'm going to go for.
Uh, hmm. What can I do apart from h3? Oh. No, 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 no. Uh, oh. Um. There's nothing else good to play apart from h3.
Yeah, and I don't have a clear response either. I'm trying to come up with something clever.
That's the whole mood of my life. Try to come up with something clever.
Okay, I think I'm going to go for dynamic compensation. That means I don't
What
have a
is
better.
that? Oh. Uh. Huh. Wow. The pre-move. I can do this.
Now I have the
That's
bishop pair. I have an open g
yeah.
file I can attack down. Life is good.
You have a you have a big hole front of your king. Um. Oh, the bishop pair is it's powerful. It's scary. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm.
You better be careful. I have some ideas in this position.
I know. Remember when you wanted to exploit the weakness of the ugly pawn, or you wanted to have a good long-term position? I think you did the right choice, made the right choice at that moment. Because now I'm scared because I know I'm not really good at end games.
Do you
Huh.
see where your current weakness lies, though?
Um, I would say it's on the F file, probably F2 or F3. I'm not sure. Am I right?
Not completely. I'm looking at the bishop on d3 is pending. Is kind of it and the rook are stepping on each other's toes. So, for example, if it were my move and I played bishop takes f3, pawn takes f3, your pawns look like mine, and this rook is now undefended. So if I play rook d8, that bishop is pinned. You would have to play rook d1, and then I could play bishop b4, removing a rook from the defender, probably rook e2, and then I could play rook d7. You would have to play rook e3. Then I would play rook d8, and then I don't know. I'd have an eternal pin there again. So it's complicated.
Don't think it works because
Well, let's find out.
bishop takes. Okay, but wait, bishop takes on f3, g takes on f3. Um, then rook d1, or no, d8. Then I play a2, no, a3. Then, yeah, then the plan, like, is the end of the variation, the strategy, because I cannot remove my rook on d2. I'm not sure though. What I really want to play is this.
All right. So I have to calculate. I've got two optional variations. Bishop takes f3, pawn takes f3, rook d8.
Mm-hmm.
Can't move your bishop, so the only way to save it is to play rook d1. At which point
Why?
I
I
don't.
don't understand.
All right. So why? What don't you understand?
I don't like my bishop is not under attack if you play d8, rook d8, because I have my other rook on d2.
But that bishop is pinned to the rook, so if I can double rooks on the d file, that bishop is a goner. Here,
Yeah, but
I'll play rook d8 and we'll go over it. This I believe is slightly more correct. Okay, so there's so many options. So bishop takes f3 again. Pawn takes f3. Then what was I thinking? I'd probably go bishop d4. You could double. I play bishop back to e5. That position looks fine, but it's not winning. So I want to look at bishop d4 immediately. Knight takes d4, rook takes d4, rook d1, rook d8.
huh? You already have a
Yeah,
rook on d8. What?
watch the video.
Ah, okay, yeah, no, I see, I see. Yeah, but I do not need to take the bishop. I can just develop on d1. Or do something real big brain. I don't have a real big brain move here. Can play rook c1,
I think
and you take, then I take. Uh, and I have rook. Oh, I think I have something. Not sure though. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long time since I've had to think this hard while playing chess. Um, our last game didn't count because you helped me too much, and I was focused on the entertaining the YouTube crowd, but the video didn't record. That's pretty sad. So I'm starting to get near
Okay, I'm
the
getting
end
tired.
of my. Yeah, yeah,
my
it's basically
my
true.
brain's getting fatigued. I'm gonna go into blitz mode.
Okay, okay. Huh?
Huh?
Oh,
A genius idea. Probably.
jeez, I probably. Okay, so boom, boom, nope, boom. Oh yeah, because I can't play c7. Ah, you nasty bishop. Hey, bishop is strong.
It's I just can't see clearly. I need to calculate that. You need to force yourself when you get lazy calculating. So
No. Okay,
here,
okay, okay.
bishop here, rook here, bishop, rook here, rook here, bishop here, king here, rook here, king here.
Hmm. Super annoying. Super annoying, man.
Uh, it's like this entire game I've been one move away from finishing you off for like the last 20 moves. No, not quite last 20 moves. Last 14 moves since move 12, I think. But there's just
um,
always one slight defense that you have.
yeah, but I think I'm out of defense now because bishop f4 is scary. Bishop s4 is really, really scary. I don't have the time to attack. And the rook, like, wow, your rook on all your pieces are on dark square pieces, dark squares. And it's not good for me.
No, no, but I think you have a defense.
Yeah, rook d1, I think.
I
Not
mean that
sure.
that's the only move that can be considered, pretty much. Because
Yeah.
and then I go here. I'm gonna blitz it out, and I just want to see what happens.
Okay. I'm gonna blitz it out too. But maybe that was an error. Wait.
You went to the wrong
Uh,
file.
yeah.
Um, then I calculated going here, and I'm an idiot.
But
No, I'm not an idiot. Okay.
what? Okay, wait. What? Why did I go to the wrong file though? Because if
I'll, so I think you need to play rook e4.
yeah, putting pressure on
Oh
something else.
wait,
Oh no. Oh, I have something.
wait. I thought you had something here, but now I don't see it anymore. Oh no, there you go. Wait, does that work? No, that doesn't work.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yes, thanks. But you
I know
won.
this is bored.
This doesn't. It's not a draw. You won. Oh, GG.
Let's see how horrible or how well we played. Wow, we both did pretty good. Really even score.
Oh wow.
And you had a complete tactical winning position twice. And then it was even the rest of the game. I wasn't winning at the end? What?
Wait, what?
What? What is this nonsense?
We both made two blunders.
Wow. Well, you were
Wait,
the
so
only one
from
ever with a winning position.
wow.
And
When
then
was the winning position though?
when I played bishop d4, I missed this tactic several times of bishop takes h7. Look on move 24 when I played bishop d4.
Yeah, I see that, but okay, wait, move 24. Where's move 24? Okay, let's see this.
Come on.
Um,
Wow.
Bishop b6 was the best move. Okay.
Okay, what did it think of
But then why didn't I take the bishop with my knight? Why? If I would have taken, why was my reasoning behind this? And takes.
Okay, I think I'm going to stop the video there because it's been quite a while. And then I'm going to upload it.
Mm-hmm.